Yair, nice to meet you.
Okay, nice to meet you, and very happy to share with you some of the details of the events that I'm very excited to for this edition.
Well, I know you're a little nervous. No need to be nervous. We're going to talk everything about this great event, the Los Cabos Cortés Open.
Yes.
Tell everyone what this event's all about.
Okay. Well, this event is it's a sports event. We focus on open water swimming. That here in Cabo we think it's the best place to do it. So we have many beaches and places to go and swim. Many people don't know that they can swim in our beaches. So I think it's important to make the sport. We are trying to do our part to develop the sport here in the States, and also to share with all the public in the whole Mexico and also around the world. So they
Yair,
can come.
when did the event first start?
This year will be our fourth edition. So we started back in 2023. So it has been evolving since then. Each year it's getting bigger. So we know that there's a lot of potential to keep growing and make it like a must do event for all swimmers in Mexico and around the world.
Where is it held in Los Cabos?
We swim here in Palmilla Beach. It's one of the most beautiful beaches here in Los Cabos. We love to swim there, and it's very safe. And all the fauna that you can find there, it's making the experience so even better. So I think every swimmer should swim there to get to know that experience.
And your position in the event, are you one of the participants? Are you the organizer, director? What's your
I wish I could participate. I only swim the whole year, but not in that date. So I'm the director, the race director. So I'm in charge of all the course, all the operations during the day, and all the promotion for the event, and inviting everybody to gather that day in Palmilla. So keep growing the event.
What's the date?
It's every year. It's held in May. This year will be the May the 2nd. It's on Saturday, so it's like a whole weekend for the event to go to make community and to gather swimmers from all around the world.
And it's open water. Is there just one race or is there several races?
We have the 4 different races, each for different levels also. We have 1K, 3K, 5K, and 7K for the most experienced swimmers. Also, it's not so demanding. There are swims a lot longer than that, but we wanted to make it more relaxed, no? So they don't come and get tired all the rest of the weekend.
Right.
And can't get to know all Cabo, no?
Is it all age groups, men and women?
Yes. We have different age groups. So we have a ceremony at the end, where we give them the trophies for each winner for each category, for depending of their age. We have groups from 21 to 30, 31 to 40. So everybody gets a place in their category, and also compete with people of your age, no?
Okay. And is this very common? Are there a lot of these events, open water swimming in Los Cabos or in Baja Sur?
There are not. That's one of the reasons I think that for the event to start. There are many clubs and academies that sometimes gather people, but we noticed that there wasn't like a main event to combine all of these teams and gather people. So that's why we started with the event. So we have one main event in Cabo that you shouldn't miss.
You know, my mother-in-law swims every day in the open water, and there's a lot of different clubs,
Yes,
right?
yes, and it's growing, yeah. So when I get here in Cabo like 10 years ago, I think there only was one team that I know, and from then I think the sport have been growing. That's also one of the main goals that we have with the event. and also that we make community with them, no? That they are like in a healthy competition, no? To see how they are advancing and learning to swim also, because there are many people that go for the first time to swim, and that's also one of the goals for us.
And what got you involved in swimming?
Oh, I always loved sports since I was very young. At one point in my life, I think I decided to go for sports, for the sports industry. That's why I came to Cabo. I worked at many sports events like marathons, triathlons, in the backstage, no, all the operations. So, and also I was an athlete. I used to do triathlon, and I started swimming here. Actually, here in Cabo is where I get in love with swimming. Now that's the only sport that I do.
Really?
Yeah. I left the bike, I left running, so I only swim now. And I think that was like I find that passion in specifically in swimming and in the sports event. No, it combined like everything I liked, and I can share it with everybody.
For those that don't know, what are the beaches in Los Cabos that you can swim?
Yes,
Palmilla, obviously.
I think that's the best one, but we have many. So also here in San Lucas, we like to swim very early in the morning. You can swim straight to the arch. No? So yeah, before all the boats start to gather there. But we also have Chileno Beach. Is a very nice beach to swim, and Playa Las Viudas and Santa Maria also. In Puerto Los Cabos also. Yes, there's a small beach that very good for beginners. So, and if you go also to La Paz and to Los Santos, you can find a beach to swim.
Okay, because a lot of people, they have a misconception that you
I know.
can't get in the water.
Yes. It is. We have also a lot of coasts and that you can get into the ocean, because that's it. It's the ocean, no? But we have so many bays and beaches that allows us to swim and to practice the sport, and it's very safe. That's the good thing to know. That the whole year you can swim, for example, at Palmilla, at Chileno, and obviously always as taking care of some issues that can be. The beach always they told you what conditions are in the ocean,
Yeah.
so always getting attention for them, but you can swim all cow.
So you used to compete in triathlons.
Yes. I love it, but at some time also I get tired, because it's very demanding to do the three sports, and also the trainings are longer, and with the work it's very difficult to keep up. But I think at one point I will be encouraged to do it again.
Isn't there an Ironman coming pretty
Yes,
soon,
of course,
right?
yes. That was, I think, the last triathlon I did here in Cabo.
You did the Ironman.
Yeah, it's half Ironman,
Half
but it's
Ironman.
very tough
Yeah.
because of the conditions of the weather and
Yes.
the roads in the highway and the cycle. It's a tough course, but I enjoy it. So I'm waiting for that point that I say I want to do it again. I know that it will come, but I prefer to keep waiting.
So aside from being the director of the Cortes Open,
Yes.
this is just an annual event, right?
Yes, exactly.
Are you doing other events, or do you have another job, or do you train people, or
No, we didn't like start focusing on firstly on this event. We want to make it bigger. We have many plans for future coming. And I was always in the sports industry. I was working in different events as a timer, as an operator. So I'm involved in that world. And also, me and my girlfriend have a school and swimming academy, sorry, for kids. So we started it, and we are doing swimming lessons for kids from 4 years old to 8 years old.
in a swimming pool, or
In a swimming pool. So like is the first step. So
Yeah.
we want to create new open water swimmers. Well, the first step, and it should be in the swimming pool, I think.
So at the Cortes Open, how many participants were last year, and how many do you anticipate this year?
Last year in 2025, we have 200 participants.
Mhm.
That was our goal. So we got there, and we saw a lot of potential when we find out that many people couldn't come because the registrations were closed. So that's when we set a new goal for this year, that we wanted to become the largest events in Los Cabos and also in Baja California. So we made some research, and so the largest event was with like 5 years ago with 330 participants. So we are aiming to 500 participants. So
Wow.
like there's no doubt that now that we have an event that is very well established and it's growing.
And if people are interested, what's the best way to get more information and register?
Yeah, the best option is to go and visit our website, that is cortesopen.mx. And you can find there all the information for the athlete, for the hotels where you can book, and all the information also about the conditions of that day. So you can be very very well informed about your participation, even if you're new or you're experienced swimmer.
In past years, what percentage are locals versus people that come into the destination?
It keeps keep growing. I think we're trying to change that. We want a higher percentage of participants coming from outside from
Right.
Baja California Sur. For now, I think it's 60% more or less. But we want to make it this year at least half and a half.
Okay.
We have local participation that is very important, and they are always very happy to be part of it. But also to share this place with all the people from around Mexico and the world. And I think it has a lot of potential to do it.
Yeah. Yair, what didn't I ask you that the people should know?
Well, I think that this event is very focused on the experience of the swimmers. I think that's why we have been successful through these years and keep growing, because people not just come to swim and have a medal and that's it. No, I think it's a whole experience from the day that they arrive to the airport, that goes to pick up their competitor kids. To gather a community, I think that's also an important thing. We have guests that are very important swimmers from Mexico around the world, that they have many records. So we give the chance to the people to get closer to them, to listen to them. They gave a conference. We have planned that for this year also. So and for future events, I think we are planning to go to this way, to make it more an experience.
Yeah.
And also we have the benefit of that we are in Los Cabos, no? So they also make a tourist experience with many places that they can visit. So I think in also the people that come, the swimmers, it's a nice environment that they should try.
So you're not going to race on the day of the event?
I can't. I wish I can. But there's always a lot of things to do and to manage. So,
Yeah.
but I'm glad to do that.
How many people are helping you, staff and volunteers?
Last year, I think there was around 100 people during the day of the event, because there are many lifeguards, security, staff, and so it's a lot of people, and we are growing. So I think we need more hands this year, but there are also groups that are very happy to help us always, and we're very grateful for them.
So there's an opportunity if people want to volunteer, they can
Also,
also.
yeah, they're always welcome. So and there's always something to do. So
Just contact you through the website.
exactly, yeah. Also for the website, there we have an email address there, and also a WhatsApp line.
All right, fantastic. Yair, pleasure to meet you. Thank you for
Thank
joining
you
us,
very much.
telling
I
us
was very
about the event, and everyone. It's in May
Second, May 2nd. Yeah.
If you're a swimmer, beginner,
Yeah.
1K
Yeah,
beginner or
We have a lot of people that it's for their first swim, so
or
it's
the
very-
experienced 7K
Yes,
swimmer.
else.
Great event. Thank you for coming and telling us all about it, and good luck at the event.
No,
this
thank
May.
you. Thank you very much for the invitation, and hope you're welcome also and invited to swim.
Thank you.
And we hope everybody gets there.
Excellent. And until the next one, bye for now.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Nick Fong Podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast and the YouTube channel at youtube.com/Ronival Real Estate and follow Nick on Instagram at NickFong_Ronival. Ready to find your Baja dream home? Check out the latest property listings at Ronival.com or findmexicohouses.com. Hasta luego.